There we go. There is definitely something here. Right there, we know something is in there. Oh my god. It's right in front of me. Ah! Ah!
Oh yucky yuck, that dreaded ghost just slimed host of the DVD reviews James Johnson. He'll be back with a new video soon. Goodbye for now.
It appears that Slimer, or some kind of other ghost, has taken up residence in my house. As you've seen from 2011, I went around searching for it with my PKE meter, and I ended up getting slimed by the spook. And it's been a while since I got this out again, so I'm going to go around searching for it again. So let's go and power up the PKE meter. The readings are coming from in there, but I haven't got anything to blast it with, so I'm going to leave it until I have. Anyway guys, on to Ghostbusters and me, today on the DVD reviews. Welcome back, guys. So, I was born in 1984, the 11th of the 6th, 1984, and I believe, I mean I could be wrong here, but I believe that the original first Ghostbusters was also released on June the 11th, 1984 as well. It may not have been, but it was still in the summer of 1984, the year I was born. And that is why my life and Ghostbusters is so meaningful. And I just love the part of the first movie, you know, when they're going through the library, or Howard Ramis and the other two Ghostbusters behind him are going through the library with this exact prop here, the PKE meter, and they go and search for the library ghost. Of course, at this time they've just been, they've been out of the university, or they got rid. Their college grant has been, I'd say, they've been sued or taken out of their original job at university, and so they got to go into business for their own. But the library scene with the library ghost is the best scene in that movie because they haven't set up their business yet. So Egon just has his PKE meter, and they go searching through for the library ghost, and they find it, and Ray says to it, "Get her," and then it's when it all comes out at them, and they run out of the library, and that is one of my favourite parts in the first movie. And it's also, and another part is when they go to the Sedgwick Hotel and capture Slimer. Absolutely classic part in the first movie. And also at the end, when Gozer becomes the Traveller, and the Traveller got to have it like a description. And the description that Ray thinks of is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, which is something he thinks that won't possibly destroy them. But the Stay Puft comes down the street, and this very iconic scene. But I was 5 years old when the release of Ghostbusters 2 was out. As in the beginning of the film it says 5 years later, and that exact year I was 5 years old. And my favourite scene in Ghostbusters 2 has to be the courtroom scene. You know, the bit where their equipment is on the table, their proton packs, or their equipment, and also like a jar of slime as well that they find in the bottom of underneath the bottom of the street, where Ray finds it because he's sent down to see see what PKE PKE see what what's under the street, because in the early part of the movie they detect that there's something brewing under the street, and so Ray got to go down under the street to find out where it is. And there's a big, large river of pink slime, and so he takes it. He takes a sample, and that's what you see in the courtroom scene. And then when the judge starts to shout, it starts to bubble, and then the two Scaleri brothers come out of the tub of goo, and they of course the Ghostbusters then got to put their proton packs back on, but they don't have their the usual uniforms on, which means they got to put it on top of their suits they're wearing at the time in the courtroom scene. But as a kid, I had the old Kenner toys, right? I had the old based on the real Ghostbusters television show, and I had the plastic proton pack toy. Now I had this laid on a table while watching Ghostbusters 2, and I reenacted every single scene when they were fighting the Scaleri brothers, because I absolutely loved that scene in the second film. But I also like the elements with Prince Vigo coming to the end of the film. So both original Ghostbusters film touched me in such a special way as a kid. At the moment, I'm rewatching the real Ghostbusters television show, which is what the old original Kenner toys was based on. And back with talking about the toys, I had the old Kenner proton pack, the PKE meter, and a lot of the figures. I remember going to a shop quite a long time ago, with I think my mum and my nan many years ago, going to a store that held some of the real Ghostbusters figures. So I'd go there, have a look through them, and pick up the ones I liked, and buy them. I also had the I think all these toys are Kenner toys, and I also had the real Ghostbusters firehouse. It had like holes in the top of the firehouse that you could actually buy tubs of slime, put the figures inside, and press the goo through the top, and then it'd go all over the Ghostbusters inside the firehouse. That was pretty cool to have. These old toys, though, I no longer have anymore, and my mum says to me, "Why did you get rid of all that stuff?" But I have memories of it, and that's pretty much what matters of the old toys for me, really. I had the Ghost Trap as well, the old Ghost Trap, and the PK meter, It's not like this one. This is the meter based on the movie versions, but I had the one based on the real Ghostbusters TV show, and the blue ghost trap as well. But of course, so I absolutely love Ghostbusters. I love the Extreme Ghostbusters as well, which was the second animated show they released. Now, they didn't release a complete series. The only complete series they released was the Real Ghostbusters Complete Collection. Now, Extreme Ghostbusters, in the UK, they released on DVD the first 13 episodes, which I also have upstairs in my collection. I also recently repurchased a reissue of the first Ghostbusters soundtrack, as on this one you have 2 extra tracks on here called Disco Inferno and Ghostbusters Single Remix, which is very cool. There is a Ghostbusters 2 on vinyl, and it's on Amazon, and I might pick up that at some point. It's the whole complete soundtrack of the second film, which I might pick up on vinyl. And so yeah, as I showed you a little earlier, and you may have seen through my previous videos, this is the only Ghostbusters prop replica I have in my collection at the moment. You've got a switch at the bottom there that turns it on, which I'll just do. You've got the noise and the flashing lights. Press the buttons to bring up the wings, bring it down halfway, and then straight down again. And then turn it off there at the bottom. So this is my first ever prop replica. Now, there is another prop replica that I really, really want for my collection. It's on a website called Bob's Prop Shop. Link will be in the description of this video. But it is really expensive. I mean, if you look at the pack on the picture on the website, it looks pretty cool, and it's really movie accurate as well. The wand, the Neutrona wand or the Proton gun, is the Mattel released gun. Same company that released this meter. It's the Mattel prop, and they utilised it with the Proton pack. There's a like a big speaker in the pack, so it makes the noise in the gun absolutely loud. And I've watched the videos on there based on this, and it's really cool. And so over there is I think 200 and I'll have to just check quickly. Let me just check here just very quickly. BOBS. I've forgotten the price of the actual pack. Let me see here. Bob's Prop Shop. For international shipping, it's $2,500, and so shipping to England would be $120 shipping. So that is a lot of money, and I mean, if I could afford it, I would absolutely buy that. But I don't work, and I can't work because I mean, my dream job would be a office job, but I am rubbish, absolutely rubbish at math and adding up and taking away money. And if I were to work, I would have to have a one-to-one support worker all day, every day. And to have a support worker, that would be pretty expensive. So that's why I'm unable to work. And anyway, I get money through disability allowance and stuff like that, like income support. And so I have money come through, which helps my mum out with the bills. And you know, paying for the telephone and internet connection and stuff like that. And we also have we buy some luxuries like Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff like that. So I get all that, or I have money to be able to get all that with, which is awesome. But I just need help to be able to maybe get this prop replica. Now, I'm not asking anybody to actually, you know, fork out and buy it and have it sent to me and buy it for me themselves, there's a website called GoFundMe.com. There will be a link in the description box of this video. I actually tried it and added my card, but because my bank card is a savings account, it wouldn't work with the website, unfortunately. So I'm asking one of my friends here on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind maybe helping me out and getting this, that I'm asking you to create an account with GoFundMe.com, maybe raise the 2,500 plus 120 shipping, and then have it go into your own personal bank accounts. Then once the fund or the price is available and, you know, in your bank, then you could maybe maybe you can then buy the prop and have it shipped to me here in the UK. I'd really appreciate it if anyone, if you can let me know if you're able to help me, please send me a message here on YouTube, and I really would appreciate it. And it's also going to be one of my most anticipated video unboxings to do here on the channel. And so if this becomes possible and I get the package come through the post, I will do a shout out video to the particular YouTuber that's able to help me out with this. But links, as I say, will be in the description box. I've put down there the link to Bob's Prop Shop, the exact page to where the Proton pack is, the website to GoFundMe, and also the website. There's a website, sorry, not a website, there's a video link down below actually reviewing the Proton pack from Bob's Prop Shop. So all those links will be in the description box down below. But yeah, and maybe sometime after getting the Proton pack, I might save up myself and eventually get the Ghost Trap and the Ecto goggles. But that's pretty easy for me to get in the future anyway, so, excuse me. But yeah, this is pretty much it, guys, for this vlog. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you can help me out, please let me know by sending me a YouTube message. But until my next video, goodbye and take care, guys.